an Empties video. It's been a while since I have filmed. It's probably been almost a month, just short of a month. I just haven't been very motivated and I've been busy with school and just tired when I get home. So I am going to go through the products that I've used up and what I think of them. Lots of face products this month, some makeup products, so lots of stuff. I'm going to start with the makeup products first. So the first thing that I have is something that I absolutely love. This is the Maybelline Eraser Dark Circles, and this one is the one in the brightening or illuminating one. This one lasted me quite a while. It really didn't take very much product at all, and it helped brighten up my under eyes. I didn't feel like it creased very much. I didn't feel like it was hard to blend out. I thought this was fantastic. So this is definitely one of my absolute favorites. I will definitely repurchase this. I tried to buy it at CVS this weekend actually, and then I couldn't find the brightener version, and this is the one that I really wanted. So I love this. I will definitely repurchase. Something that I'm decluttering and getting rid of is the Wet n Wild Idolize Cream Shadow in Pixie. I got this a while ago and it's dried out. It's really hard to run across the eyes. The color itself is really pretty, but I don't love it because it's not creamy enough for me, so I'm just going to declutter it. A sample that I used up recently is the Guerlain Lingerie Depot BB Invisible Skin Fusion. This one was in 3 Natural. This was definitely too dark for me, so I ended up mixing it in with a foundation that's too light, the 101 Infallible Pro Matte. So this one is a little bit too light, so those together actually made a pretty good combination for me. This was very fragrant overall, which was kind of surprising. I liked the way that it looked when I first applied it, but I didn't love it the wear over time, and I probably wouldn't pay the price for a Guerlain product anyway, so I probably won't buy that anytime soon. And then the last makeup product that I have for this month, or the last month and a half, 2 months, whatever it's been, is the Benefit What's Up highlighter. This I really, really liked. It took me a very, very long time to use this up. It probably took me a good almost 2 years to use this entirely because this is the full size. I really do like this though. This is probably my favorite cream highlighter overall. I feel like it's very easy just to put on, so this is what it looked like here. So I felt like it was very easy just to swipe on the cheeks and blend out, and it wasn't hard to apply. I love the color of it. I thought it was just a nice natural base, and I felt like it wore pretty well overall. I would probably repurchase this at some point. I have a bunch of cream highlighters that I want to try working through first, but I would look into purchasing this again because I really did like this one. I thought it was the formulation of it and the way that it applied and the method of application was really great. I forgot one makeup item, so I'm just going to share that really quickly because I'm going to forget by next month, I'm sure. I have a little schwa sample of the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder in fair to medium. This I used up, and then I actually put some Kat Von D powder back in it because I liked the container. I liked it. I noticed that it was very glittery. It seemed to give off a glitter sheen underneath the eyes, which I did not love. I've had other powders that I liked better under the eyes, so I would probably never go out of my way to spend the money for that one. I've heard a lot of people talking about it, and they talked about it like it was amazing. It's a cult favorite on YouTube, but it's probably not one that I would ever go out of my way to purchase in the future. Next up, I'm going to go through hair care products. So I have 2 hair dyes here. These are both the same hair dye actually. It's been a while obviously since I filmed an Empties video. These are both the 5.28 Cocoa Red Schwarzkopf Color Ultimate Flaming Reds. So these 2 I both got from CVS. I like this color. It's the color of my hair currently, even though it's faded out a little bit. It's been a few weeks since I've dyed my hair. I really like this one. I feel like it's a natural-ish red. It is a very light red, so it's got a hint of red, but it's nothing too outlandish. It stays pretty well. It doesn't seem to fade out super, super fast, although this red fades out a little bit easier than some of the darker colors I've tried from the same brand. But I do really like this. I like the application, and you can usually find a pretty good sale on it at CVS. I have this sample that I got from Influencer. This is the Tresemme Beautiful Volume. This is the one where it flips, so you're supposed to pre-wash with a conditioner first and then shampoo it. It's supposed to give you more volume. I used this. I liked it. I don't know that it made a huge difference doing the shampoo and then the conditioner, honestly, though. I thought my hair was soft after I used it. I don't know that I would go out of my way to buy these just to try the conditioner and then the shampoo. I would think that, honestly, you could do that with any brand and it would be fine. I have one more sample that you'll probably see in the next month or so. I liked it. I just don't think it's that anything extraordinary or amazing. Another conditioner that I have is this Carol's Daughter Sacred Tiara Anti-Breakage and Anti-Frizz Fortifying Conditioner. This I got from CVS. I like that it has a pump, although the pump only works so far. Once you get down to the bottom section, it wasn't really working anymore. I really like the smell of this. I do feel like it makes my hair feel really nice and soft. I don't know that it does that much for breakage or anything. I have another one of these that I bought as a backup when there was a sale at CVS. I like it a lot. I like the smell. It's not my favorite shampoo and conditioner ever, but I do like it quite a bit, so you'll probably see the shampoo next month. The last hair care product that I have is the Alterna Bamboo Style Cleanse Extend Translucent Dry Shampoo. This one I liked quite a bit. I like the smell of it. I don't know if it absorbed oil as well as some other ones that I've tried that I like a little bit better, but I did like it. It's probably not my top favorite or anything like that. If you'd like to see some of my favorites that I've tried before, I'll leave a link here to a video I've done before of the top 5 of the ones I was using then. I'll probably do another roundup as I finish up a few other ones, but this I liked. I didn't love them. There are other ones that I definitely like better. All right, on to face care products. I actually have a lot of cleansers this month. So the first thing that I have is the St. Ives Fresh Skin Apricot Scrub. This I got in a Walmart beauty box, I think. I liked this okay. It wasn't my favorite thing ever. I feel like the scrub is really harsh, and I've heard people complain about this one saying that it's too harsh, you shouldn't use it on your face. I did just because I wanted to use it up. But it's probably not one that I would ever purchase in a full size. I would just use it because I had a sample of it. So it was okay. It wasn't anything that was miraculous. The next face wash that I have is the Biore Baking Soda Pore Cleanser. This I actually liked quite a bit. This is another sample that I got in like a Target or Walmart beauty box. I liked this quite a bit. I don't know that I would go out of my way to buy a full size of it, but I do feel like it made my skin feel very nice and fresh and clean. It was good. I enjoyed it. The next face wash that I have, I actually used up as a brush cleanser. This is the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Boosters Facial Cleanser. This one I just used to clean up my brushes. I like the smell of it. It worked pretty well for that. I didn't feel the need to use it on my face necessarily. I have plenty of face washes, but I did like using it on my brushes. I thought it worked pretty well for that. So if you hear a ruckus happening, so this is my new kitten. His name is Al. He is kind of insane, and he and Theo are chasing each other around, so he's super adorable. I love him. But he is causing a ruckus. So I apologize if there's lots of noise happening because he's just very feisty. He's 11 weeks old now. We've had him for about a week and a half. So this is Al. All right, the next face wash sample that I have is actually another one that I have not used on my face, but I used it on my brushes. This is the Philosophy Purity Made Simple Cleanser for Face and Eyes. I actually dumped this into a bottle sample of it that I had, so I just wanted to get rid of the sample packet of this. This I usually use on my brushes. I don't love the smell of it. I've used it on my face in the past and I did not love that either. So I decided that it's just easier to use it to clean my brushes, which it works okay for. I think the Neutrogena actually works better than this one does, but it's okay. I don't love this. I don't want to pay the full price for this. Another cleansing product that I have is this Burt's Bees Cleansing Oil with coconut and argan oil. Just a cleansing oil. This was okay. There's other ones that I like better. I have my Clinique Cleansing Balm that I definitely like better than this, so I probably wouldn't go out of my way to purchase this, but it did work okay for getting off makeup and things like that. It wasn't anything that I absolutely loved that I would go out of my way to purchase. Then I have this Proactive Extra Strength Formula Cleanser. This is the cleanser that I use at night. It goes with the Proactive set of stuff that I have. I like it. It isn't my favorite thing ever, but it works to help keep my skin a little bit clearer, even though I've been breaking out like crazy for the past few months anyway, but I keep using this. I've used it since high school. I have some cleansing wipes that were terrible. These are the Acure Coconut Plus Argan Oil Cleansing Towelettes. I think I got these in my last Birchbox, and they were super dry. I didn't love the smell of them. They didn't really take off makeup. They were terrible. I would never repurchase these. I have a couple of samples that I really did enjoy. So the first one is the Kate Somerville Acne and Oily Skin Oil-Free Moisturizer. I felt like this moisturized without being overly moisturizing and making me greasy. I like the smell of it. I actually would consider buying the full size of this, but I know that Kate Somerville stuff is super expensive, so I probably won't, but I really did enjoy this. Another sample that I really enjoyed is the Lancome Visionaire Ion Correction thing. This I got as a sample from HSN, and this was actually really, really nice. So it was more like a balmy texture, so I would put it on under my eyes, and it made my eyes feel smoother. I felt like my eye makeup applied a lot better when I was using this. I switched back to my other eye balm after this, and I don't feel like it applies nearly as nicely. I felt like this was just hydrating and helped things glide underneath. This is probably really expensive, but I really did enjoy it. I would look into purchasing a full size of this if it wasn't crazy expensive because it felt really nice. A couple of moisturizers that I used up the Air Repair Complexion Boosting Moisturizer. This is hyaluronic acid. I tried a sample of this through Birchbox and really liked it, and then I tried this one, and I didn't like the full size nearly as much. I've been breaking out a lot lately, like I said, and I don't know if that was part of using this. When I use this more frequently, I noticed that I was breaking out a little bit more. Maybe that was just because I was using another product when I used this one and was breaking out more. But it was fine. I don't think I'll repurchase another one of these. It worked okay, but I didn't love it. Then I also had a sample of the Lancome Energy de Vie, which was like this, like a liquid that I used as a moisturizer. I don't know exactly what I was supposed to do, honestly. It says glow boosting and smoothing. I didn't notice a huge difference when I used it. I just used it as a moisturizer. The last moisturizer that I have here is the Laneige Water Bank Moisture Cream. I've talked about this before. I really liked it. It is really moisturizing. It's probably better for the winter rather than the summer. I've gotten a few of these through the Target Beauty Box, so this is just a sample size, but I did like this. I didn't like it as much this last time that I used it, but it might be because it was in the middle of summer. So good, but I didn't need it right now. I have just a couple of body care products. So the first one, I've talked about this in a favorites video before. This is the Jergens BB Body Perfecting Skin Cream. This I really, really loved. I've used up a sample of it before. This one is in medium. This is a lotion that kind of just perfects. So it's supposed to hydrate, illuminate, even, firm, and minimize the appearance of imperfections. I really like this during the summer. It did a nice job of making my legs just look a little bit nicer and overall perfected just a little bit. The color difference didn't really make that much of a difference, but it smelled really good and it just made my legs look nicer, I felt like. And then I have this little sample of Aquaphor. This I usually use on my hands if my hands are starting to be dry a little bit, like at the cuticles and stuff. It is a very thick balm. I don't love it, but it does work really well for that when my hands are really dry and starting to like get lots of hangnails and things like that. The last stuff I have is kind of the random miscellaneous category. This is stuff that doesn't really go anywhere else. So we're gonna start out with a toothpaste. This is the Crest Pro Health Extra Whitening Power Toothpaste. This I actually kind of hated. I normally use the Crest 3D White. I felt like this didn't make my mouth feel very clean, and so I was not a fan of this. I probably won't buy this brand or buy this particular kind ever again because I felt like it didn't make my mouth feel clean enough. I finished up a little Victoria's Secret Pink Beach Sun-Kissed Body Mist. This was like a very summery scent. I've had it for a few years, so I know that they've changed their packaging, and I don't know if they even have these anymore. This I liked. The scent did not stay very long, so I felt like after I sprayed it on, it would be gone in a matter of, you know, like an hour or two. I have a couple other Victoria's Secret fragrances, though. I will probably purchase other ones because there are scents that I like. I don't think they even have this one anymore, honestly, so I can't really repurchase it. I have a couple of essential oils that I've been using. We got a humidifier that we've been using in our bedroom and then diffusing oils in it, so we've been using peppermint and eucalyptus quite a bit. These are Zealous oils. I ordered them on Amazon and there was just like a starter set of them. So I went through both of these. I repurchased a Now one, I think, in the peppermint, and then some other random brand in the eucalyptus. I liked this eucalyptus one a lot better than the one that we currently have. But I like the combination of them, so they're supposed to help snoring. If you didn't know, my aunt had told me that if you use a combination of these two, it would help with snoring, which actually I have noticed that it has helped with my husband. He snores less or is less loud about it when he does when we're running these, and so I'm going to continue to use them because I do feel like it makes a difference for that. So I haven't noticed a huge difference. I just felt like this eucalyptus one smelled better than the other one, but I'm not super picky on these, honestly. Then I have an acetone nail polish remover. This is from Up and Up. To be honest, most of this one I used up in my classroom. I write on our tables, I write their students' names on the tables in Sharpie, and then I use this to get it off. It also helps clean off our whiteboards when there's stuff that's stuck to them if you like tape anything on them, and sometimes my dry erase marker doesn't come off. So I love this. I also use acetone nail polish remover when I'm doing my nails when I clean up because it makes it a lot more even and clean when you do it that way. I purchased more of this. I have a bigger bottle back in my classroom, and then I also have some here for when I do my nails. The last thing that I have here is a Bath & Body Works Cactus Flower and Coconut hand soap. This I liked. The scent was a little bit stronger on this one than some of the other ones that I've liked, but it was all right. I probably wouldn't repurchase this particular one again. It wasn't my favorite ever, but it was okay. Alright, so that is it for my empties video. I'm sorry if there was a lot of pauses and movements. My cats were going crazy. I got a phone call in the middle of it. But hopefully you enjoyed seeing the products that I've used up and my thoughts on them. I would love to know if you guys have used up anything recently, if there are any products from my list of stuff that you would recommend, or any specific like essential oils or brands that you would recommend. I'd love to hear that too. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one.